Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Murder on Eridanos. Let's go save Ludovico. I'd say that with big quotes. So here's what I'm guessing is going to happen. Ludovico is going to be attacked by Halcyon Helen, who in fact faked her own death and is trying to stop him because Rizzo's is doing terrible things. Probably involving the Brown and or the parasites. Probably both. Looking at that loading screen, it really makes me think that they're just going to start sending out brain parasites, or not brain parasites, what are they called? Like dopamine parasites that, as we've seen, easily get out of hand. But you know, anything could happen. I'm just placing my theory on that. Okay, so we need to go that way. Oh, something's happening over there.
Muting. My sight. Pollutant purified.
Why is that one moving so weird? It's very creepy. Stop that.
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
All this talk of murder has dampened my spirits. How about the murder that just happened in front of you? Does that dampen your spirits? Do I go from this way or do I take a different... How does the map work? Well, when it decides to load. Interesting that the fast travel was gone. I was going to fast travel to it, but I couldn't. No, I can. It says I can go straight via a bridge. Probably this one. It's just so funny how everything here is just a bunch of chunks of rock with shuttle engines, I guess. Even that's an understatement. And they're all just tethered with like braided iron cable. Real stable stuff. Okay. Oh, the nice miss. Oh, you didn't die from that, huh?
Second fan coming up.
I got him. Not bad, huh?
Resuming passive mode.
I mean, they are basically just like zombies. Oh, wait, we're not going through the front door? That was even more... Damn it! They move so weird. How come that did so much damage and sometimes it doesn't do even remotely close to that much? Oh, it's because those are ones with light armor. They're not heavy armored. Oh, okay, that's probably why. Nope, that one took a lot of damage too. I just don't get it. Stop moving so weird.
Dirty Sam clean job classification. Flawlessly finished.
Okay. Yeah, I guess this was a heavy armored one, so they take less damage. Wait, there was... Oh, right, this door. We walked right past this and we couldn't get in. Neat, we get to see the other part of this incredibly colorful factory. This kind of feels like it's the conclusion. Like, we'll have like maybe one or two or I don't know, 3 at the most missions left. And we've kind of done all the side activities that I could find. I'm sure I missed one or two. Or maybe even more. Who knows? It's a big area to explore. I could have easily missed a bunch of stuff. This DLC was so much longer than Peril on Gorgon and so much more interesting. It's nice that they chose to make this one the second one. Although it did, in fairness, take a long time to make it. Okay. 12 meters. Oh, are we going to see something played out? Cutscene? Well, hey, there's Halcyon Helen. What did I say?
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector.
Alive and
I was
kicking.
just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders?
I saw this coming a mile away. I did.
Coming from anyone else, I might have scoffed. But you? I can believe you saw through my charade, Inspector. You're Maverick Johnston's latest star, after all. Johnston may be a tedious hack, but he has an eye for talent. I've heard about you and your ship, Hawthorne. You're one of the few competent people left in this colony.
I'm not Hawthorne.
That makes us two of a kind.
The corpse in the ballroom, I'm guessing she was a body
She
double.
was much more to me than a body double.
A twin?
Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
Mm-hmm.
A twin? The only thing worse than being an only child has gotta be having a perfect sibling. Can you imagine the parents?
Malfunction. Comprehension module is imminent for overload.
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
Feign shock. Administrator Ludovico, a murderer and a coward? Why, I never.
Call me a murderer all you like, Inspector, but I'm no coward. I bloodied my hands to save this colony. I'd do it again. If it means defending Halcyon's future, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity.
Are you
The
infected
symbiotes
too?
evoke a feeling of joy in their host. A bliss so pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
Why smile and asterisks? Not symbiotes. I've seen the way the infected behave.
A host only turns violent if they're carrying too many symbiotes, or if they see you
Biotes.
as a threat. In its natural state, the relationship between symbiote and host is perfectly harmless. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice.
Oh, so I was right. He did do it.
I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent.
That was you in the labs. You killed Dr.
Have
Blossom.
you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advancement. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder?
So,
I call it disarming.
is she
violence.
actually like a super secret agent? I know you killed the Rangers mascot.
The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't working for the administrator.
He was a Rizzo's employee. He belonged to Ludovico's horrible little family of grinning idiots. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot. They were standing
I feel like
between
you
me
didn't
and
have to kill
Ludovico, so
Keene, though.
I did what I had to do. I went through them.
You killed Constable Keene? She was on your side.
She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
Well, that's a shame. I've heard enough.
You know what you need to do. Help me.
Oh, are you guys gonna give me the choice?
Help me put a stop to this.
Stop the evil
Don't listen to her.
maniac or help him?
Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
Buddy, I've seen the after credit scenes. They don't involve parasites. Ludovico's out of his mind.
Couldn't agree more. The last thing this colony needs is more grinning idiots.
Sam?
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
No one asks for Sam's opinion?
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay close.
Music? How do I even get to her? I want to pick up these browns. I'm assuming there's no actual timer.
Head through that door. There's another way out.
I'm going to switch to something a little more close range.
Nice going.
Okay. Ooh. Try thawing that switch. I'm guessing the steam vents are bad, but... Oh, throwing the switch.
We made it. Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out.
What's the plan?
This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many they've infected. Most of them won't even know they're carrying a parasite inside of them. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Boundless energy, insufferable joy, an almost saccharine attitude of optimism. Then just like that, parasites bursting out of their bodies. Fat and wriggling with vital energy.
There must be some kind of pesticide, benign to humans, lethal to parasites.
You're a step ahead of me, Inspector. An airborne pesticide of some kind. I think you may be onto something. Let's meet back at your penthouse. We'll ready our next move.
I have questions.
Not here. In private, back at the penthouse. Also, I rather like the ambiance there. See you soon, Inspector.
Okay. Huh. I wonder if we can actually get into the part she was in. I also wonder that if we do create a pesticide that kills all the things, what happens to the NPCs we met that are like friendly with big old quotes around that word, and like they've had the parasite visibly coming out of their neck? What happens to them? Are they going to still be infected after we save everyone, or will they go back to normal and we can talk to them and see what how they are when they're not crazy? Because it was what? It was 3 characters. It was the lady at the nut hut, it was the groundskeeper in the orchards, and it was the lady in charge of the tours. Or I guess she was just the front desk lady in this place. Oh, you're gonna make me fight for that? Okay. Wow, I really did call it. I said it was either a twin or a stunt double that got killed. And I mean, I guess it was kind of obvious with some of the stuff they were hinting. Like there was 2 makeup wigs and 2 of everything in the penthouse, and she was ordering enough food for 2 people. So, you know. Still, I think I was slightly clever. Wait. Actually, wait. What is all this? Are these all things? Oh no, these are evidence. That's right. Okay, these are just evidence pieces.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
Do you need a minute?
Thank you, but no. I can't grieve properly while Ludovico's still breathing. So let's see if we can't solve that problem first. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not going to sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, I'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
So your immune system could destroy the parasites before the larval stage.
Precisely. I see we're in your wheelhouse, Inspector. Or do you prefer Doctor? We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of Sprat, and
Cedric.
1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Perea spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of Sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I were you.
Oh, you mean Sprat nucleins? They're commonly used in medical experiments.
I'm glad one of us is an expert. Most of what I know is based on Dr. Blossom's notes. Here's what I understand. Sprats have an adaptive immune system. They don't suffer from the diseases and parasites they carry. It's one reason why you'll see them in every corner of the colony. Dr. Blossom experimented with Sprats and accidentally discovered a way to become immune to the parasites. That's probably when she decided to switch to human testing.
I should be able to synthesize an effective antiparasitic.
You're a scientist and an inspector? You really are full of surprises. I borrowed a centrifuge from the research lab. Used the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic.
You borrowed? Oh, a little centrifuge. Easy enough.
I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites.
Not so fast. Let me borrow your needler.
Are you worried I'm gonna shoot you in the back?
Pretty much. Hand it over.
All right, if it makes you feel better. Here.
Ooh, I got the
You
needler.
take good care of my needler.
Spectrum
and it'll
needler
take good
buddy.
care of you.
Oh. It's a combination of the 3. Holster the gun.
There is one other thing. While you're at Perea Spaceport, have a word with Cedric Kincannon. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector.
He's kind of not happy with you,
I'm counting
though.
on you.
I wanted to ask you about Belinda.
Why, Inspector? Am I being questioned?
No. Why call me Hawthorne? No, we're just talking.
Fair enough. I do owe you at least a few honest answers. Belinda and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend.
People know you're Ruth Bellamy. Was it hard for Belinda to keep herself secret?
No. Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen, attend social events on my behalf, perform a few stunts, deliver a few lines. And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role and be my sister again. She was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier life. I made sure of that.
Ooh. She was important to you. If I were you, I'd want revenge too.
What I want is my sister back, but I'll settle for killing Ludovico.
Nobody else knew you had a twin sister?
Parents, naturally. An agent, a couple of directors. None of them had any reason to reveal the truth. To them, Helen was a brand. Revealing our secret meant damaging that brand. Damaging that brand meant losing money. Nobody in this colony wants to lose money. Belinda and I saw Helen as an act of theatric sleight of hand. We enjoyed the deception, the challenge. We wanted to see how far we could go.
I'd say you went pretty far. You two became Halcyon's best paid stars.
And if I hadn't underestimated Ludovico, you and I probably wouldn't be talking about Belinda in the past tense. We wouldn't be talking about her at all. It should have been me in that ballroom. Belinda died because I was careless. Never mind that. If you've got something else to ask me, now's the time.
That's all I wanted to know.
I'm glad I could satisfy your curiosity.
I want to hear the whole story. Tell me what happened.
It's a long story, Inspector.
I've got time.
It was supposed to be just another marketing job. Rizzo's wanted Halcyon Helen to be the face of Spectrum Brown. Some hideous concoction served with a dead parasite. All we had to do was spend a few weeks on Eridanos. Shake some hands, sign a few autographs, drink a bottle of Spectrum Brown in front of a camera, and try to smile. Belinda didn't want to go. But I wanted a change of scenery. In any case, we couldn't possibly say no.
Not exactly a ringing endorsement. Why did she want to go, actually?
Belinda always hated endorsement deals. They felt cheap to her, inauthentic. She always believed her first priority was to our fans, and not the company that bought us out.
What made her change her mind?
Nothing. She took the job when I did. Belinda was an idealist, and her ideals died with her. Belinda and I arrived on Eridanos and played our usual game of trading places. We were practically flawless. Even Ludovico didn't know about us. Belinda was unhappy for the first few days, but then she met Bertie Holcomb. Bertie treated her like a human being and not just an Aetherwave icon. They were just about perfect.
Except for his temper problem. I found the ruined picnic.
Bertie has a dreadful temper. I was worried about Belinda for a while, but she told me he'd never lay a finger on her, and I took her at her word. Bertie wasn't the person I should have kept an eye on. It was Ludovico. I had a feeling Ludovico was hiding something. Belinda stayed busy socializing with the celebrities around the complex. That gave me some time to do a little digging.
I heard you insisted on a tour of the labs.
I saw everything. The test subjects, the parasites. Spectrum Brown was never safe to drink. Those harmless, dead parasites at the bottom of every bottle. They were just dormant. They would have sold out in a month. This colony loves novelty. They'll eat up any new product we toss their way. A new cereal, a new Spectrum flavor. Ludovico knows that. From Emerald Vale to Byzantium. A parasite in every brain and a grin on every face. Every last one of us trapped behind a mask of joy. That's what Ludovico wants.
Ludovico realized what you were up to. He thought you'd expose his plans.
I was careless. I was risking Belinda's life every step of the way, and I never even realized.
Don't blame yourself.
I wish it were that easy. Still, thank you. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
No, I don't really talk about the other stuff. Okay, so we've got to go get... What was it? Eggs? The bird drug. Come on, give me the... Oh, it's the space word. No, I want to go... Ah. Wait, why does it want... That's strange. I guess we're going to go talk to the prophet for eggs. It really is playing out like the implications in the serial at the beginning of the DLC. I wonder if, you know what? I wonder if at the end of the DLC they'll have a sequel to it that kind of parodies what happened here. That'd be funny. Too bad those things never even showed up as a costume. That would have been cool to collect. Is this game getting a next-gen version? I doubt it. I would be very curious. Let's see. Outer Worlds. Next-gen version? Oh, no, but it has a patch. Okay, it doesn't have a new version, but it does have an optimized patch that makes it run 60 frames. Okay, okay. That's almost as good as a new version. Honestly, I actually prefer that to having a separate version altogether. Egg pod. Oh, right. This was the weird cave with all the friendly enemies, which probably aren't as friendly anymore. How did I miss this? Right? Am I thinking of this same place? Oh, maybe now the things in here aren't friendly? Or maybe they'll stop being friendly when I take this? Oh no, parasite egg pod. This vaguely gelatinous egg pod contains a parasite native to Eridanos, still in its larval stage. The egg pod pulses at the touch. Okay. Weird that everything in this cave is just completely docile. Alright, I can't fast travel out of here. That sucks. So will we have a final confrontation with Ludovico? I wonder. Where, like, I can probably talk him out of it, or just outright kill him, or sabotage the systems. They're usually pretty good about that kind of thing. Oh, I was wondering why she looks so weird in that picture. It's because she has her hair all down when... And she... I mean, makes sense. She's been running around the place, but she has her hair up when we're talking to her in person. Also, she has less eye makeup there than as a real person? Alright, so now we've got to go... We've got to go make Cedric... We've got to make him friendly again. Because when we last left off with him, he kind of wanted to kill Halcyon Helen. Real bad. Ow. My ear's getting smushed. Oh, that one was fast. I hope we don't, like, zone in here and there's just infected people everywhere. Come to think of it, where would Ludovico hide? In the hotel? There's like no property actually owned by Rizzo's anywhere in this place. If they do make a sequel for this game, I would like them to have 3 spaces for armor like it has, headgear, and then something just for face things. Like, there's not a lot of reasons I can't wear a regular top hat with glasses, right? Even if the glasses become like a pure aesthetic item with no bonus. Oh, I was right. There are a lot of hostels here.
Done quiet.
Or just wanted to make you smile.
Their voices really carry.
Here we go.
Why didn't you die?
Clean up. Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Oh, that one had a spectrum on him. Alright, so Cedric Kincannon. This is office. Oh, I hope the secretary is okay. She's not even there. Wait, he's not there either. Cedric Foreman. What? Okay, so he must have gone to hide inside the warehouse.
Take out the trash.
I wonder if right now we went and started running around the whole colony, would everywhere be infected? Like, would there be hostile... I'm hoping they just removed all the not important, but unique...
If I were the killer, I'd hide the body in one of those crates. No one would find it for years.
What's making that noise? What the hell? Oh, the vending machines. Boom, you're dead.
Warps discovered. Preparing required sanitary measures.
Yeah, we don't really have a reason to go over there, so I'm not going to. There's no one in the bar, it seems. Oh, a nice flip.
I just want to be your friend.
Well, this would be a good opportunity to explore the whole area, but again, I don't think there's anything of note that I've missed. Are we gonna get in here and everyone in here is gonna be infected too, or maybe they barricaded themselves in, and it won't be that bad. I forget, did this game have a trophy for, like, killing no people? No, not. There was a trophy for hardest difficulty. That was about it. There was also a trophy for being so stupid you skipped the hope into the sun. I remember that. That was funny. Oh, okay, you're fine.
Law, how'd you get in here alive? You are alive, yeah? And not one of them? No, you look clean. Good. You better get...
Okay, so they are all safe and barricaded in here. Well, here's Cedric.
Inspector, you made it. Well done. I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less hospitable than usual. My apologies. Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell.
Ludovico's behind everything. Will you help me take him down?
Oh, my. You mean Lou was up to no good this whole time?
Could you please be smug later? I thought he was just an asshole. It turns out he's an evil asshole.
To be so uncynical. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector?
Ludovico wants to infect the entire colony with slugs. This is big.
When you put it like that, I would be heartless to say no. You can expect slug support. I'll arrange for my agents to meet you at the distillation station.
Oh, okay. Tell them to bring their best weapons and any personal issues they'd like to work out through violence.
I'll do that. I think one of our checkpoint guards is going through a divorce. As thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for a reason. I imagine you have a plan for getting out of the spaceport safely?
I'm gonna disperse an anti-parasitic. It's almost ready. Controller? Hello?
Are you really? Inspector, you are a marvel. Excellent work. I'll admit, I'm awfully fond of my agents. To see them restored will be a great weight off my soul.
I kind of killed a couple of them. What happened here?
Whew. Whatever it was, it happened quickly. Like a wave sweeping across the shore. We were overrun. Survivors are still trickling in. We've put out a call to slug agents not at the docks to keep their distance. With the warehouse's stores, slug could hold out here for weeks, easily. Possibly months.
I'm working with Helen to create an anti-parasitic. We need essence of Sprat.
With Helen? You don't say.
Damn it, did you know she was alive?
You flatter me, but no, of course not. Knowing implies certainty. I merely suspected. This anti-parasitic, it would restore my people to their original, non-infected selves? Safely?
It's the best chance we have.
Well, I'll take my people's probable cure over their guaranteed death. Coincidentally enough, Slug can supply you with essence of Sprat. Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman, you remember her? There's a package on the desk in her office. You'll find the essence of Sprat you need in there.
Who ordered essence of Sprat anyway?
Oh, I wouldn't like to say. A customer-supplier confidentiality and all that. Now then, is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
The anti-parasitic... Okay, no, we got it all. Thanks, Cedric. Where is... Is she okay, too? Oh. Are you okay? Oh, she's okay.
Hey, Inspector! You're alive! That's terrific!
She's so damn chipper. How you holding up?
I can't complain. Still slug-free. That is, I'm still slug, obviously, but I haven't been slugged. You know what I mean.
Alright, stay safe.
You too, Inspector.
On her desk, you say? Oh.
Sprats are the #1 spreader of Viles disease.
Viles?
And as such are some of the most reviled creatures in the Halcyon system. Got a Sprat problem? Sam is licensed to kill. Literally.
Thank you, Sam. Alright, I guess we'll go synthesize this cure in the next episode. Let me start making my way out of here, and because we can't fast travel out of the building and all that. I don't see any of the other named employees, though. That's a bit of a concern. That's a big Sprat. That one's even bigger than the other one. Alright, yeah, so we'll go make the cure and hopefully save the colony in the next episode, maybe episode after. We'll see. Either way, thanks for joining me. Come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.